For generations, Ford has dominated the pickup truck segment in the automotive world. And over a decade ago, they rocked the industry with this colossal creation right here. I'm talking about an engineering anomaly, a BAJA-ready trophy truck off the production line. Somehow SVT took a dinosaur's DNA and mashed it together with the F-Series DNA and came out with the first ever dinosaur truck. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us in Triple J's special edition of the walk-around video for the third generation Ford F150 Raptor. So let's go over the aesthetic changes, mechanical and technological upgrades, as well as some of the practical daily driver applications. First up is the power output of the Gen 3 Raptor. Under the hood, you have a third gen twin-turbo 3.5 liter Ford EcoBoost high-output engine with state-of-the-art turbos. That gives you 450 prehistoric pony power and 510 pound-feet of Velociraptor torque. Now, let's talk about this color for a second. Code Orange. Ford literally drove the Raptor through an active volcano and came out the other end forged in this hot lava hue of orange. Seriously, that's how it was done. As for the body language, the familiar and aggressive front end still sports the black hood scoop with subtle enhancements. And just like its predecessors, the Raptor's massive grille is emblazoned with F-O-R-D. But unlike the Gen 2, the Gen 3 grille flows all the way to the revised C-clamp style LED headlamps. Speaking of massive, these three lights indicate that this full-size mechanical monster is wider than the average truck. Below that, you've got these rigid fog lamps, skid plate, and recovery points that stick out for easy connection. On the sides, you have these wide fender flares, front and back, and they're not just for show. They house these massive 37-inch BF Goodrich all-terrain traction advantage KO2 tires, the largest factory-fitted tires on a production light-duty truck, wrapped around the 17-inch magnetic painted forged aluminum bead lock capable wheels. Integrated in the side view mirrors are your turn signals and cameras that facilitate 360 degrees of view. You've also got these heavy-duty side steps to help you scale the 13.1 inches of ground clearance, as well as deflecting rocks and debris from smacking against your Raptor. The bedside graphics, of course, Raptor, because it's a dinosaur truck, 37, because that's the tire size, and this line right here represents the course, and each of these dots represent the checkpoints from Ensenada to La Paz, Mexico. ¡Vámonos! Now the back of the Raptor stands out among Ford's F-Series trucks with its huge F-O-R-D applique. The bumper is wing-shaped to fit the dual exhaust tips on both sides. You've got a tow hitch with PowerPoint options and a full-size spare tucked underneath. You also get a remote-powered tailgate with interior control button and Ford's integrated step. Now, Ford made serious upgrades to the third-gen Raptor's suspension. First off, you have these next-gen Fox Live Valve 3.1 shocks with state-of-the-art electronic control technology. Now, in the front suspension, you get double wishbone with coil springs that give you up to 14 inches of wheel travel. Now, the dramatic upgrade to the Raptor's rear sets it apart from the rest of the F-150 lineup, and that's the new 5-link coil spring suspension. This system gives you up to 15 inches of wheel travel, and that's straight from the factory. All right, folks, there you have it. Thank you so much for joining us in this special edition walk-around.
Whoa, Jules, what are you doing?
What's wrong?
You gotta show them the interior, bro.
And I suppose you think you can do that?
I got this. From the Raptor branded floor mats to the B&O Unleashed sound systems with integrated speakers in the headliner and headrests, this trophy truck is loaded with luxury features as well as on and off-road tech. Behind the wheel or riding shotgun, these multi-power adjustable Raptor branded seats with firm, compact upholstery, a snug supportive structure, and side bolsters, you'll get the stability you'll need when tackling the trails. Your power adjustable steering wheel and pedals with memory ensure each driver can find their unique positioning. The steering wheel is equipped with a host of controls allowing you to modify your drive modes, customize your Raptor to your specific tuning, and you also get this code orange 12 o'clock indicator. You also get these high quality metallic shift pads, and one of the coolest features on the steering wheel is the active exhaust feature, which allows you to change the notes of your exhaust between quiet, normal, sport, and BAJA. In front of the driver is a 12-inch visual productivity screen with all the info you need, including drive modes, pitch and roll when off-roading, and more. Next to the wheel, you have your 4-wheel drive and drive mode selector, as well as your rear differential locker. Moving along to the center stack, you get this massive 12-inch infotainment screen with 360 view, split screen capability, and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I love how Ford kept the hard switches for your audio and climate controls. You also get this wireless charging pad and a selection of charge ports for your driver and passenger. Keeping with Ford's innovation, you get the famed stowable floor shifter that gives you room for the fold-out workstation. Before we move to the back, you have these upfitter switches overhead, and you have panoramic moonroof with one-touch controls. Your rear passengers can also sit in the lap of luxury as the Raptor styling continues with these massive back seats with plenty of legroom. Behind the center console are climate controls with ventilation and more charge ports, including an AC outlet. The Super Crew doors have plenty of cup holder space and pocket space. If you lift the back seats, you get a ton of floor space, or you can lift the panel up and create a storage unit for miscellaneous items.
Well, Riz, we went over a lot, but I still think there's so much more to talk about.
You know, Jules, I think it's best for our customers to come check out the Raptors themselves, don't you think?
I think you're right. So if you want to come and take a look at the F-150 Raptor for yourself, be sure to come on in.
As for Riz or any of our professional sales associates here at Triple J, customers first.